Hey everybody, it's Amy again, here to teach some yoga. So we're going to begin today standing up. I want you to take your hands, put them into your hip sockets so you can line up your second toe. This lines up our bones, our framework, so we're nice and steady. Next thing, pick the shoulders up, drop them in their shoulder sockets. Let the collarbones feel nice and open and wide. Begin noticing your feet, pick your toes up. Feel for your big toe mounds, that bone under the big toe. And then see if you can maybe feel the little pinky toe mound, the bones under the pinky toes. And center of your heel, right in the middle. And let the toes drop down and try to see, can you feel these points in your feet? Giving your brain something to do right now, thinking about things we don't ever think about, bones in our feet. So I want you to pull your belly button in just a little, not too strong. Give you stability in the core. Start to feel heavy in your legs and your feet, grounding down, noticing the weight of your body. Again, breathing those nice belly breaths, cool air coming in the nostrils, traveling down the throat to the belly. Belly rise, belly fall. You can close your eyes. Maybe you'll sway a little bit. That's okay, we all do. Just focusing on how your body feels, how your breathing feels. Pressing down into those 3 points in your feet. We're going to inhale, take the arms up, stretching high to the skies, and then dropping those shoulder blades down in their sockets. Breathe in belly breaths, focusing on our feet, being grounded. We're going to lean to the right, so the left hip bone is pressing out. Breathing deep, pressing into right hip bone. That's all we're thinking about. Inhale to center. Bring the arms down, wiggle your shoulders out a little bit, shake your hands, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Inhale the arms back up nice and tall, and then drop them in their shoulder sockets. Belly button's pulled in. And we're gonna lean to the other side. So now the right hip is pressing out. Keep breathing your belly breaths. Keep trying to hold your belly button in just a little. Inhale to the center. Bring the arms down, shake the shoulders out, shake the wrist. Nice. So we're going to do our first forward fold. Just gently trying to hinge at the hips though first. And then let the rest of you hang down, shake your head out, yes and no. Let your knees have a little bend in them. 5 breaths here. Relaxing, pressing down in your feet. Letting gravity do the work. Opening all the little spaces between your backbones. We're going to bend our knees, sweep arms out, up tall, tall, tall to the sky. Exhale, hands down, heart center. Nice. All right, we're going to come to the front of our mat. We're going to do some leg work. So again, find those hip sockets. Make sure those second toes are lined up. Shoulders are back in their sockets. Inhale the arms up, belly button's pulled in. Exhale, forward fold. Knees are bent slightly. 3 breaths here. We're going to take right leg back. Check in your position of your ankle and your knee. That's most important in this pose. Strengthening that back leg, squeezing the thigh muscle, belly button's pulled in. Think about your spine being straight, your neck being long. Stretching. I'm going to drop this back knee. Let your foot flatten out. Raise up. Hands on the hips, hands on the knee, either one. stretching out the hips. Pull the belly button in, breathing. Coming back. Lift up on that toe, we're gonna take it into plank. So make sure that your fingers are spread wide, your wrists are underneath your shoulders, your belly button's pulled in. Tuck your pelvis just a little bit. Neck is long, pressing down into all 10 fingers. If it's really hard, drop those knees or drop one knee. And then slowly lower yourself. Keep your elbows in. Wiggle out the back. And press to an up dog, but not a full one, just a baby one. Breathing. Let yourself slowly lower. Building muscle on the way down. Wiggle out the back. And from here, we're going to go into down dogs. Inhale, press into those hands, hips go back. Pressing into all 10 fingers. Doesn't matter if the heels touch. What matters is the hips are high. The shoulders are in their sockets. You're pressing down into all 10 fingers. Then we're going to walk our hands back to our feet. Hanging out here in a forward fold. Soft little bend in the knees or a big bend, whatever you need. Shake the head out, yes and no. 3 more breaths. Bend the knees, sweep the arms out, tall, tall, tall. Exhale, hands down, heart center. Nice. Crazy hair, fix your hair, straighten out, come back out to the top of your mat. Check that the feet are in a line with the hips, hip sockets. Pull the belly button in, drop the shoulders back in their sockets. Breathe. Inhale, arms up, stretch tall. Exhale, forward fold, soft bend in the knees. This time, left leg's going back. Again, check the position of ankle and knee. Squeeze that back thigh, belly button pulled in. Pressing down on the front foot. Nice long spine. Drop the back knee. Put the hands on the knee if that helps to bring it up. Stretching, opening this hip socket. And of course, never do anything that hurts. That's your body's signal of saying, no, don't do this. All right, stepping back into another plank. So make sure that their wrists are underneath the shoulders. Drop the shoulders in their sockets. Push down into the fingertips. Belly button pulled in. And again, if you want to drop the knees and slowly lower. Wiggle out that back. And this time we're just going to come up to our up dog. And if you want to go full up dog, press all the way up. Collarbones are wide. Throat is open and head is back. Push down in the fingers. Exhale, slowly lower. Rock out the hips. We're going to take it back to a child's pose. So wide knees. Let the head go down to the mat. If it doesn't reach the mat, put you a pillow or something underneath. Relaxing. Breathing deep breaths. And bring yourself up. All right, so we're going to do balance pose. Coming back up. Straightening out all your clothes, of course. Hair. All right, so if you don't have good balance, just find a wall behind you, a door, closed door, whatever you have at home. Step up just a foot and then let yourself fall. So you know exactly how far, if you lose your balance, the wall's behind you. So we will do a nice half lotus, which is kind of like tree pose, but a little different. First, I want you to check in with your stance, hip sockets down to the second toe. Begin to feel that same part where we started in the beginning. Pick your toes up. Feel for your big toe mound, pinky toe mound, center of the heel. Drop the toes, belly button's pulled in. Nice and stable, grounded. We're gonna lean into the left leg. We're gonna let this right leg float just a little bit on the toes here. Check and balance here. Then when you're ready, you can start to bring the leg up, put it into this hip. You can hold on to it. You can let go and press. Or maybe, maybe you're here, maybe you're here. It's all the same balance, doesn't matter. I just like this one the best. And bring the hands to heart center, pressing into your breastbone. Belly button pulled in, trying to feel your center. Look at something, take your focus to something on the wall. Breathing. And then slow and controlled, just like we went in, we come out nice and controlled. Shake all that out, let that go. Wiggle your shoulders, because the other side is different. Find your hip sockets again. Find the alignment for your feet. Shoulders drop down in their sockets, belly button pulled in. Find that feeling of the weight bearing down, grounded. Belly button pulled in. We're gonna lean to the right leg. Take the toes up on this left foot. And when you're ready, like I said, maybe you're here, maybe you're here, maybe you're here. Or if you wanna flip it over, put in that hip socket, press the knee out, pull the belly button in, bring the hands to heart center. Breathing. Slow and controlled. Coming back out. Nice. Shake all that out. All right, one more time. We're going to come to the front of our mat. Another wonderful forward fold. It pretty much stretches all of our muscles at one time, so might as well do it. Stretch tall, belly button's pulled in, maybe a little tiny back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Shake your head out, yes and no. Let all that stress fall off your shoulders. We're going to take the right leg back. It's a nice lunge for 1 second. And we're just going to come back into our plank for a second. And drop the knees. Slowly lower. Wiggle that out. Now we're going to turn all the way over. 1 second while I move this box. Okay, back on the ground. Shoulders are flat. Shoulders are in their sockets. Shoulder blades are flat. Feel your heart beating. Thankful for another beautiful day. Letting your whole system relax. Pay attention to your breathing. Bring that right knee in. Squeeze strong arms. Rotate the ankle one way, then the other. Release the right knee, bring the left knee in. Squeeze. If you need to get a hold of the back of the leg, that's fine. Squeeze. Strong, strong arms. And rotate the ankle one way, the other. Let the leg go long. Close your eyes. Begin to let your whole body just soften. No need to do anything. No need to be anywhere. Only feeling those wonderful belly breaths. Cool air comes in both nostrils. Travels down the throat, down to the belly. And the warm air travels back up. Belly falls, chest falls. those nostrils, warm air. Our belly just growled. Close the eyes, relax your face, relax your cheeks. Relax the space between your eyebrows. Arms are heavy. Hips are heavy. Heels are heavy. And just lie here resting as long as you want to.